A 16-year-old is fighting for his life at UK hospital, and his family is asking for prayers.
A little bit of sunny clouds across central and eastern Kentucky. I'll show you why that is a familiar theme in the 7-day forecast just ahead.
As police search for the driver in a deadly central Kentucky hit-and-run crash, they find a new clue. What it is now at 4.
Tracking, alerting, protecting. This is WKYT News at 4.
Good afternoon. I'm Jennifer Palumbo. The week is starting with beautiful weather. It's a sunny afternoon with temperatures in the 70s across the region. Here's a live look at downtown Lexington. Chief Meteorologist Chris Bailey has a first look at the forecast. Chris, it looks good.
Yeah, it really does out there. A lot of temperatures into the low 70s across much of central and eastern Kentucky. Getting ready to close the book on summer, at least by your calendar, coming up here in a couple of days. And we're sending it out on a fall-like note. Look at Prestonsburg, only 70, low 70s again across much of the area. Look outside, and we're looking toward that southern and eastern skyline where we have a little more in the way of some clouds showing up. To the north of that, though, a lot of sunshine. Northern parts of the Bluegrass State. Defender picking up on that little bank of clouds, working across the southern and eastern parts of the area. And the real moisture, unfortunately, we need a little rain around here, is on the other side of the mountains across parts of the East Coast, where high pressure that is across parts of New England now really going to dominate the weather around here for the next several days. Out and about this evening, quick drop into the upper 50s by 11. I'll come back in a little bit and we'll focus more on that eastern sky, Jennifer, with the 7-day forecast to see if we can get some rains to kind of go in reverse a little later this week. 7-day in about 15 minutes.
We'll see you then, Chris. People from several communities are rallying around a high school basketball player critically injured in a crash. Family members tell us 16-year-old Aaron Williams was driving to a homecoming dance in Bath County Saturday when he crashed. The teen from Mount Sterling is at UK hospital in critical condition. WKYT's Victor Puente tells us how the teen's friends are trying to help Williams and his family. It's our top story at 4.
16-year-old Aaron Williams is in critical condition here at UK hospital. His parents tell me how he responds over the next 48 hours could be critical to his recovery. Saturday night, Williams was on his way to a Bath County High School dance when state police say he lost control of his Camaro on US 60 and hit a tree. He was brought to UK hospital where he's still in critical condition. His mom and dad have been by his side since the crash. They say they've received messages of support from thousands of people. That includes Aaron's teammates on the Bath County basketball team who filled the waiting room of the hospital. That support will continue with a prayer vigil being held tonight at the Winchester First Church of God on Colby Road. His parents say if he's going to recover, they're going to need all the prayer they can get.
I feel helpless.
It's heartbreaking. It's the lowest valley in my life. I've never been through a lower valley than this, and I want to start climbing out instead of going deeper.
The Williams also credit their son being alive to another driver. They say a man named Daniel Richmond saw Aaron go off the road and pulled him unconscious from that burning Camaro. In Lexington, Victor Puente, WKYT.
Kentucky State Police are still investigating exactly what caused the crash. In Madison County, the search continues this afternoon for a driver who hit and killed 71-year-old Billy Croucher on Friday. New at 4, police say they're looking for a red pickup truck with damage to the front driver's side. Berea police were back on the scene earlier today. Croucher was known to walk around town, and it wasn't unusual to see him walking at night. Croucher's son is asking the driver to come forward while investigators search for clues.
Hoping maybe somebody captured something on video that we can use, maybe to get a clue as to what kind of vehicle we're looking for.
We'll have the latest on the search for the driver and the red pickup truck on WKYT News at 4:30. A new section of a busy Lexington road is now open. It's Citation Boulevard from Leestown Road to Georgetown Road. Here's a live look at Citation Boulevard, where traffic has been moving for about an hour now. City officials say the extension should help ease traffic on the west side of town. Mayor Jim Gray took part in a ribbon-cutting ceremony this afternoon. We'll have reaction to the project on WKYT News at 5. And our reporters are working on a number of other stories for WKYT starting at 4:30. Amber Philpott is in the newsroom with a look at some of the news in progress. Good afternoon, Amber.
Good afternoon to you, Jennifer. A building in downtown Lexington has been condemned after a car slammed into it early this morning. A car crashed into the Lexington Pasta building on North Limestone near 3rd Street just before 1 this morning. Police say the car was a rental and the driver took off after the accident. No one inside the building was hurt, but firefighters had to evacuate people living in 3 lofts on the 2nd floor. The city inspected that building this morning and condemned the structure.
Busy area, busy sidewalk. That's kind of the goal. We'll just make it as safe as we can. Hopefully, leave it in a best situation as we can for the property owner, that they can get their contractors in and get it cleaned up and back habitable just as soon as they can.
Police are still searching for the driver involved in the crash. We'll have more on this ahead on WKYT News at 4:30. And today, Kentucky's state auditor is releasing a special report on untested sexual assault kits. Auditor Adam Edlin released that report in Frankfort this afternoon. The state just received a nearly $2 million grant to help clear a backlog of untested kits. Almost 900 rape kits are waiting to be processed at the state crime lab. We'll have the details on that report on WKYT News at 5. That is a look at some of the news in progress. Jennifer, back to you.
Thank you, Amber. Now to stories making headlines across the nation at 4. Rochelle Bond and her boyfriend Michael McCarthy appeared in a Boston courtroom today for a bail hearing in connection with the death of Bella Bond, Rochelle's daughter. Bella was known as Baby Doe after she was found dead near Boston back in June. Her remains wrapped in a black trash bag. Steve Nannis has the latest.
Emotions ran high in a Boston courtroom during a bail hearing for Rochelle Bond and her boyfriend Michael McCarthy, both charged in connection with the death of Rochelle's daughter, 2-year-old Bella.
You rotten hell! You rotten hell!
Before Bella was identified, she was referred to as Baby Doe after her remains were found wrapped in a black trash bag on the shore of the Boston Harbor. McCarthy was charged Friday with murder and was denied bail. Bond was charged as an accessory to murder after the fact. She's being held on $1 million bail. Both pleaded not guilty.
She went to her daughter and picked her up, and she told police that she knew at that moment that her daughter was dead. She asked Mr. McCarthy what he had done, and he did not tell her, but he said she was a demon anyway. It was her time to die.
In court Monday, prosecutors alleged that McCarthy killed the 2-year-old in her own home and that Bella's mother admitted to helping him keep her daughter's death a secret.
He put the plastic bag into a duffel bag, which he put into the trunk of his car, and drove to an area near the South Boston seaport. She reports that he took weights, put them in the bag, and then dumped her body in the water.
McCarthy's attorney insists his client is innocent.
He is shocked and saddened by the death of Bella Bond, but he did not kill her.
But the lawyer for the child's mother disagrees.
She wants to see Mr. McCarthy pay for what he did.
I'm Steve Nannis reporting.
Pope Francis is spending one more day in Cuba before flying to the United States tomorrow. Yesterday, the leader of the Catholic Church met with former Cuban President Fidel Castro, a meeting the Vatican described as friendly and informal. The pontiff called the normalizing of relations between Cuba and the U.S. an example of reconciliation for the entire world.
Keep up with the latest news on WKYT.com. Join the conversation on Twitter and become a part of the WKYT Facebook family.
Wall Street starting the week with gains. The Dow up 126 points to close at 16,510. The Nasdaq added 2 and the S&P 9. Apple's App Store has suffered its first big cyber attack. Apple says it's now removed all known apps infected with malware, including WeChat and Camcard. The hackers convinced app developers to use their infected software when creating the apps. The security firm Palo Alto Networks says hundreds of millions of users might have had their personal data exposed. The entrepreneurial spirit is taking off in anticipation of Pope Francis's historic visit to the U.S. From bobblehead dolls to pizza boxes, papal products are popping up everywhere as people look to cash in on the Holy Father's image. Brian Lennis has the story.
Sales of Popophernalia are very strong and trending up in Philadelphia, where Pope Francis will hold Mass for the World Meeting of Families. Officially licensed memorabilia is selling briskly in 2 stores, from bobbleheads, plush dolls, life-size cutouts, and rosaries. But local entrepreneurs are also getting in on the holy craze. For $48.95, customers can purchase a Pope toaster, customized with metal stencils that'll make Pope toast and Pope tarts.
This product I'm thinking is commemorative, possibly a collector's item, so it's more about creating something that's spreading the love and giving joy to people. And I can say that it's been fun watching dough rise.
The owners of Pastificio in South Philly are selling $20 Pope-shaped fresh mozzarella. Over 100 one-pound pieces of the Pontiff cheese have already been sold. His popularity is no surprise to the owners.
Seems like it makes a lot of people feel comfortable, and
he seems really involved in a lot of worldwide issues versus just religious issues, you know what I mean?
The local Manyoung Brewery Company is offering a holy brew called Papal Pleasure, a Belgian amber beer brewed with Argentine Malbec grapes.
We decided to do something that really honored the Pope's visit, and so, you know, the nod using the ingredients from his homeland, having the water blessed by a Catholic priest, and, you know, just kind of making the whole experience more enjoyable and more pleasurable.
The entrepreneurs say this isn't about being distasteful for profit, it's good fun in honor of the Pope's visit to the city of brotherly love.
Domino's has a fall pizza deal starting today and lasting all this week. The pizza chain is offering a buy one, get one free deal to celebrate the beginning of fall. The deal is only good for takeout orders. There's a cooking school in Lexington helping people make healthier meals.
Deanne Stevens out and about today, joining us from Happy and Healthy Ways on South Ashland Avenue with more. Hi, Deanne.
Hey, good afternoon, guys. We are here in Chevy Chase, a really neat place called Happy and Healthy Cooking. This is all about cooking school and eating clean and eating right and being nutritious. We could all use some help in that department. Everybody's laughing because they're like, yeah, cooking school. She definitely needs help in that department. Kimberly Jacobs is with us. And Kimberly, you guys do all kinds of things. You cook for folks that come in, and you also coach them.
Yes, correct. I work with children and adults. We do meetings, I do dinner parties, I do classes, so it's for everyone of all ages, but everything is based on clean eating.
And I love this too because you have a beautiful table set up where folks can come in, like you do breakfast for morning meetings.
Correct. Yes, I do lunches, and what I will do is I will work together with the people to make sure that we have a set menu so that when they get here they can just have a private, quiet meeting and they get a home-cooked meal, and so yeah, it's great.
All right, and it's all clean cooking. What are we cooking up today?
So I am making an avocado bruschetta, which is just I like to do things that have a little different flair because it's nice to have something new to take home that you wouldn't normally make.
I saw you rubbing the garlic on there.
Yes, so
it's a different way.
Yeah, so these have been, it's a whole grain toast that has been broiled for just a couple minutes, and you rub some garlic on to get the flavor. And then I have taken 2 avocados and put some lime in there, usually just 1 lime. I use essential oils. And then these are 4 Roma tomatoes with some wonderful balsamic and olive oil and some sea salt. And then you just put it on there, and that's it. And then a little fresh basil. And
okay, yeah, it's okay if I taste it, right? I don't know about all this clean cooking and nutrition stuff.
Absolutely.
What's on top?
Just a little bit of fresh basil, and that's it.
That's delicious. That's delicious, and it's good for you. It's good for you. You guys also do cooking classes for kids. Now, it's not easy to eat with a mouthful. Coming up at 4:50, we're making, tell them what we're making, black bean brownies?
Black bean brownies, yes. I know it sounds terrible, but they're wonderful. And gluten-free.
And they're good for the kids. We'll talk more about that when we return here. Happy and Healthy Ways, located in Chevy Chase. I'm Deanne Stevens, out and about. I got to get back to this. This stuff is delicious. Back to you guys. I might save you some, by the way. It's good.
Maybe you like them.
It's time for Better Living, health, education, and consumer news that impacts your life. The Centers for Disease Control and Prevention is tracking listeria cases from 9 states that sent 24 people to the hospital. Most patients reported eating soft cheeses in the month before getting sick. Half ate cheese distributed by Caroon Dairies, which has since made voluntary recalls. A new study finds people who wear wrist activity monitors that track their blood pressure will likely lower their blood pressure. Researchers for the monitors tracked people with high blood pressure for 3 years. Nearly half who wore the monitors had a decrease in their systolic blood pressure. The study is published in the Journal of the American Heart Association. Most children prefer apples and apple juice to other kinds of fruit. That's according to a new survey published in the journal Pediatrics. The study looked at what children like best and in what form. Only about 40% of children meet the recommended guidelines for eating fruit, which is 1 to 2 cups a day. Oreo has a new flavor. The newest limited edition cookie is toasted coconut. It's a vanilla cookie with coconut flavored cream.